What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back with another video. And today we're discussing Hunter Labrada, the son of Lee Labrada. He is currently 10 weeks out of a Tampa Pro, and he's dropped these recent pictures on us, and he is looking outrageous. So I go through and analyze his physique, what he might be missing, what he's got, and what his potential is, not only this year as he makes his pro debut, but also in the future, and if he can be a future Mr. Olympia. We've got all that plus much more coming up in this video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. What's up, desktopers? Now, before we get into this video, I want to encourage you guys to please give me a thumbs up and smash that like button if you guys enjoy this content. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from myself, Xavier Wills, at Desktop Bodybuilding. We've got bodybuilding news, bodybuilding history, bodybuilding interviews, and hopefully soon some contest previews like the Tampa Pro, which Hunter Labrada is set to compete in 10 weeks' time if it does go ahead on the allotted date. And now Hunter's really following in his dad's footsteps, Lee Labrada, who is really a great of bodybuilding, and one of these guys that's known for his posing, and really he's one of the quote-unquote smaller guys that came second at Mr. Olympia twice to the great Lee Haney, and also had 7 top 4 finishes, and that was his only 7 Olympias that he did, so he never fell outside the top 4, at least according to musclememory.com. So a great career from Lee Labrada, and Hunter looks like he's following in the same footsteps. Now Hunter's only 28 years of age, and now he's exceeded the weight of Lee Labrada even before he makes his pro debut. He's 264 pounds currently at 10 weeks out in these photos. And as you guys can see, he is looking absolutely outrageous. So I saw these photos go up, and I've been actually surprised by these photos that have been going up. But these are the best ones to date, and I'm absolutely blown away. So he's 20 pounds heavier than when he won his pro card in 2018. So he's added 10 pounds a year essentially. And I'm very excited to see what that looks like on stage, because what Hunter really was sort of missing before was, his chest, maybe his back could have come up a bit. His chest has improved. Now, while I'd still say it's probably the weakest of his body parts, he's still a very complete 28-year-old bodybuilder that is still yet to make his pro debut. And his back has improved out of sight, where I'd say it's, maybe not a strong point, but it's up there really, to be honest with you guys. Now, it's probably level with the rest of his physique. Now, when we look at the rest of his physique, what has he got and what is he missing? Now, when I mention what he might be quote-unquote missing, while his chest has improved a huge amount, his shoulders are outrageous. His arms look crazy. His legs are phenomenal, from the quads to the hamstrings. The glutes are there as well. The calves are there. He's really not missing much or anything at all on his physique. And for 28 years old, that is outrageous. Now, where could Hunter actually fall down on stage and actually not impress us like he has, been impressing us in these recent photos? I mean, muscle maturity is one of them. So he's 28 years of age, and we've seen this with guys before, like Derek Lunsford, perhaps, where, people say he's not in condition, but, you still see the lines in his glutes and the fact that they sort of look hard, but he just hasn't got that granite hardness like we'd see on a Branch Warren, or even to a lesser extent some of these other guys. Like a Dexter Jackson and whatnot. Now, that's one thing. Separation and detail. Now, that seems to come sometimes with age, and some guys just never seem to get it, like a big Rami. He never gets that detail. While he might have a bit of separation between the different muscles, he doesn't have that detail in the muscles that we really, I suppose, need to see out of some of these bodybuilders. And could he burn out? Because he was planning on doing the New York Pro, obviously, which was quite a while ago now. That should have already been on, and now he's 10 weeks out. So his prep's probably extended about 4 months, which is a huge amount of time for someone to sort of hold that pretty decent condition. And he was ready early. So for Hunter, it could be a matter of burnout, but then we still see these genetic anomalies where he's obviously one of them, at least one regard, but where they can actually keep pushing their physique and they don't seem to burn out. But we've seen guys like Rolly Winkler in the past years really burn out when he's done show after show, and now he's sort of figured that out, and we don't see the same burnout from Rolly Winkler. Now, this is super, super exciting because it's funny seeing, these guys, like where you see Sergio Oliva and his dad, and you try to compare their physiques. And Hunter and his dad, Lee, really have totally different physiques because Lee was shorter. I think Lee was probably only around, looking at him, maybe 5'5". Hunter's about 5'9", and just the weight difference is huge. And Lee, I think they both have really sort of aesthetic physiques. Lee was obviously that supreme aesthetic look where he had less muscle, so it's much easier to stay that aesthetic classic look. But Hunter's still got that small waist, which is really, really nice to see, even though he's holding over 260 pounds right now. And I'm not sure what he'll compete at, but I'm guessing maybe around 250, which is insanely impressive. But my question for you guys is, will Hunter Labrada have a better career than Lee Labrada, his father? Now, it's sort of a silly question because it's sort of unfair to compare Hunter to Lee because Lee had such a phenomenal career. But looking what Hunter's looking like now, I think he's a potential future Mr. Olympia. And actually, I just interviewed who I think is a potential future Mr. Olympia, Matt's Quinton Araya. Now, this is another guy that I think could be battling Quinton among other guys that we see coming up at the moment, like Rafael Brandao and a bunch of others for years to come, which I think is insanely exciting. So I hope for Hunter's sake, he stays healthy, stays in the sport, and keeps pushing because he is looking outrageous. And I think the sky's the limit for a guy like Hunter. So anyway, guys, I want you to tell me what you think of Hunter Labrada, these recent pictures, and what do you think his ceiling is, and do you think he might have a better career than his father, Lee Labrada? Let me know in the comments, guys. Also, thanks so much for the support lately. If you guys want to support this channel, please hit up Hostile Supplements, hostile.com. Use the code ZAVE10, XAV, and the number 10. You'll save yourself 10% off any supplements and apparel on that website. And also, if you guys want to show some extra love on this video as well, please give me a thumbs up, smash that like button, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and hit that notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up for myself, Xavier Wills, at Desktop Bodybuilding, bodybuilding news, bodybuilding history, bodybuilding interviews with guys like Jay Cutler and a heap of others, plus much, much more. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and for Xavier Wills and Desktop Bodybuilding, we are out.